Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be reviewing another travel size brush set. This one is from Morphe. This is called the Aurascape 6-piece travel brush set. It retails for $26. That's honestly what got my attention. I love the fact that it was super affordable. It also comes with a little case so you can store all of your little brushes in case you're traveling. And so today I'm going to give you guys a full team, what I liked, what I didn't like, how I would personally use these brushes in case you're just looking for a guide. So I hope you guys enjoy today's video. Everything will be linked down below in the description box. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It really does help on my channel, you guys. We've literally reached 10K. Thank you so much for the support. And let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and jump on in and talk about these brushes. So starting off in the little pouch that it comes with where we're gonna store all of our brushes, let me tell you guys, love how compact it is. Love the size. Love the color. It is so pretty. Very summer, springtime, very vibrant. It's gonna grab your attention, especially if you're in a rush getting ready and you're looking for this specifically. You're definitely gonna see it. I love the material of it. It feels really nice and soft. It doesn't feel like leather, but in a way it does. And I feel like it's gonna be so easy to clean and maintain. Like you can easily grab a disinfectant wipe, a makeup removing wipe, and remove any of the makeup that maybe might stay on or rub on to the little case. And I feel like you can definitely add a few more brushes in this as well. Like just because it only comes with 7, I feel like you can store a few more in there, especially if you have travel size brushes from maybe other collections. I feel like it'll go a long way. And I love the size of it as well. It's really nice. It's not too big and bulky. Love how flexible it is. Perfect for travel. So far, I really like it, you guys. Guys, I just want to quickly mention that this is a limited edition and these are synthetic brushes. In the back of the box, it lists all the brushes that you're receiving in this collection. You're receiving a buffer foundation brush, a fluffy powder brush. You're also receiving a blender crease eyeshadow brush, a blender brush, crease detailed brush, and a liner brush, and of course a limited edition travel size pouch. So starting off in our first brush, this is the Y101 foundation buffer brush, you guys, okay? You can easily use this to apply on foundation. You can use this to bronze, contour. I absolutely love this brush to bronze and contour. This is the way I personally use it. I'm not a big fan of applying on my foundation with a brush. I kind of like using a sponge, you guys. It's just like a beauty blender, but nonetheless, I love how compact and how many bristles this brush has. It's so dense. I love how nice and soft it feels. I absolutely love it. I feel like it applied on my makeup really nicely, and I just love that it's not too stiff, but stiff enough that you have control of where you're applying on the product. And on the side of the little handle, which I don't think it's going to pick up on camera, I feel like this is something you'll see more in person just because it is so light. The font kind of blends in with the peach handle, but basically on the little handle at the end, it has the lettering to the brush. So it has the Y101 brush. So if you reference back to the box, the Y101 brush is called the Buffer Foundation brush. So that is the only thing, you guys. If you're not familiar with brushes, you might want to take a photo of this in case you throw away the box, just as a reference of how this brush is kind of meant to be used or what it's called. So I just wanted to point that out there just because I did find it on the handle. The next brush is called the Y102 brush. This is called Fluffy Powder Brush, and this is literally how I use it, you guys. I applied on my banana powder with it, my foundation powder with it. It did a really good job, like a decent job, but to be really honest, I don't know what it is. It just feels like really like loose and flimsy. I wish it maybe had more bristles. I don't know if it needs to be just tapered a little bit more around the edges of the bristles. I don't know what it is. I just didn't fall in love with it. Did it apply on my makeup well? Yeah, it did a pretty good job, but I don't know, something about it, I just didn't fall in love with it as much as I thought I would. Next is the Y201 brush. This is called the Blender Crease Eyeshadow brush. To be really honest, they should call it the Flat Top Blender Crease Eyeshadow brush because it is so flat top. It doesn't have any taper, like the bristles on the sides are not tapered like a blending brush. It just feels really long, the bristles. I really wish they were a little bit, more tapered all around, so I feel like I'm actually using it as a blending brush. I don't know, something about it I just didn't really love. I found it to be odd. But did it apply my makeup well? It did. I didn't have any issues. It looks really nice. No one would have known that I maybe wasn't a big fan of the brush that I was using when I was doing my makeup, but something about it, you guys, just feels really odd to me. I've never seen a brush like this, so that is the only thing. But you can easily use this to blend out your eyeshadow within the crease of the lid. You can easily use this to apply on highlighter and anywhere throughout your face. I personally like to apply on highlighter at the tip of the nose, and the cupid's bow, and the chin area. That's what I like to do. Or you can easily use this to also apply an eyeshadow on the top of the brow bone, even the corner tear duct of the eyes. So I really like it so far. Not my most favorite brush again, but you know, if this is all I had, I wouldn't really complain, to be really honest. It blended my eyeshadow really nicely. Now for the 103 brush. This is called the blender brush. To be really honest, you guys, you can use this so many different ways. You can use this to apply on shadow throughout the entire lid, to blend out shadow within the crease of the lid, to pack on color in the corner tear duct of the eye. I use this to smoke out the bottom lash line, to be really honest. I do find it to be kind of fluffy, the brush. I do find the bristles to be slightly a little longer than my liking. This is not like, for me at least, not my typical blending brush. But nonetheless, I did a really good job at applying on my eyeshadow really nicely. It is really nice and soft. I wish it was a little bit stiffer though. So that is the only thing. But yeah, didn't really have any issues. Just the shape of it is just kind of odd in my opinion. The Y301 brush. This is called the Crazy Detailed brush, and honestly I used this to smoke out the bottom lash line. I didn't realize that they included this brush, that I was like, oh my god, this is perfect to pack on color, to kind of do a little wing liner on the top of the lid. I absolutely love it, you guys. This is really nice and stiff. It has a good amount of bristles, and I just love how much control I had to apply on shadow on the bottom lash line. It is really, really nice. Love brushes like this. I find it to be really rare that they include a brush like this within travel size collections, so I am blown away and I'm very, very happy. So far I really like it. But you can also use this to pack on color in the corner tear duct of the eye. It is a pretty small, so you're kind of limited in how you can use this, but obviously you can use any brush any way that works best for you. And the last and final brush, it is the Y202 brush. This is the lighter brush. I did find it to be a little long, the liner brush, in my liking. It was really nice and stiff. I definitely felt like I had control to apply on shadow on the upper lid and do a really nice winged liner. It is really, really nice. Love that they included this. I even used it to apply shadow in the inner lining of the eye, and it did a really great job. I thought it was going to be a little too thin to do that, but I didn't have any issues, you guys. Like, it was really easy, really soft. It wasn't too stiff that it felt like it was poking my eye. I absolutely loved it. And again, the bristles are really nice and soft, so it felt really comfortable while I was using this brush. All right, you guys, this is basically it. I have shared my honest thoughts and opinions on this Aurascape travel size brush set. You know, to be really honest, you guys, I don't hate this brush set, but I absolutely don't feel like I love it either. It's decent. Like, if this is the only thing you can afford and you really, really need something, I feel like this is a great option, because I do feel like you can still really create a really beautiful look with them. I'm just very particular with brushes, and I just, you know, they just looked a little different than what I'm used to. And, you know, obviously I'm just gonna nitpick, but I do love the color of the handles. I love the little pouch. I feel like it's gonna be so easy to clean and so easy to store away in case you're not using it. The only downside that I found was the handles. Like, why is there a numbering system on there? I wish it just would say like liner or blending brush, just because not everyone is familiar with using makeup brushes. And so having a numbering system, like, no one's going to keep the box, you guys. You know what I mean? No one's going to take a photo of it and kind of reference to it very often. They'll probably forget they even took a photo of it. So that is the only thing. And it's so light, you could barely even see it on the handle, like the numbering system. So I don't know, you guys, maybe if it's on sale, but this is a really great option. Like, if you're starting your makeup collection, you want to have some brushes. Maybe you don't do your makeup often, but you want to have something, so when you do your makeup, you have tools that you can use to create a look. This might be a great option for you guys. Maybe check your local Ulta store and see if they have this set in store, so you can kind of get a feel for them in person and just kind of, you know, see what they're all about before you buy it. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you tried out this collection, comment down below, share your thoughts, what you liked, what you didn't like. And as always, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you all in my next video. I love you all so, so much. Bye!